While every player aspires to succeed in the high-octane world of football, not everyone succeeds. The beautiful game is littered with legendary rags-to-riches tales, particularly from players who went on to play for some of Europe's most prestigious clubs. There have been several examples of players who worked in other occupations before rising through the ranks and experiencing success at the top. Good day, boys and girls. How does a giveaway sound? It includes a PS5, Nintendo Switch, and any football jersey of your choice. Subscribe to our channel, and while you are at it, go check out our Instagram page, Kickoff Football, and follow us on Instagram. One of you lucky guys is gonna win that PS5 you've been wishing for. After subscribing to our channel, leave a comment below who's your favorite football player. With top-flight players coming through the youth systems at such a young age and earning so much during their careers these days, many will never have worked outside of sports. Footballers used to make a living doing strange and amazing things, but that wasn't always the case. Peter Schmeichel. He won a great number of trophies over his 22-year career, including 5 Premier League crowns, 3 FA Cups, the UEFA Champions League and the League Cup with Manchester United, and 3 Danish First Division titles with Brøndby. He was a contestant on the BBC show Strictly Come Dancing in 2006, finishing 7th out of 14 dancers. He has also hosted a game show on Danish television and presented the Discovery Channel's British program Dirty Jobs. Schmeichel worked a variety of occupations previous to pro football, including rollicking defenders, hawking bacon, and persuading you to consume a certain type of fairy-cost Danish leisure. From being a sales manager for the WWF, the Panda Do-Gooders, not the wrestling brand, to flooring, advertising, and cleaning an older person's home for a year, the Man United legend has done it all. Stuart Pearce. Stuart Pearce is one of England's best defenders, a hard-tackling, no-nonsense fullback with a fantastic left foot that helped him score 87 goals in his career. Pearce, a Nottingham Forest icon, will be remembered for 2 penalties, the one he saved in Italia 90 and the one he redeemed in Euro 96. Stuart Pearce's career began with a screwdriver in his hand, just as often as boots on his feet, as the star of more dreadful TV commercials that you care to remember. Psycho spent 5 years as a Sparky while playing for non-league Wealdstone, the home of the infamous Raider. 4 years later, Nottingham Forest came calling, and despite signing for such a big club, Pearce, undecided about his future in the game, bought ad space in the club's matchday program to promote his pliers and soldering iron talents. Pearce proved lethal from further out, despite his hit-or-miss record from the spot. Mourinho Torricelli. Torricelli, nicknamed Geppetto by teammates and supporters, was rescued from the anonymity of amateur football at the age of 22 when his team, US Carates, met Juventus in a pre-season friendly. Giovanni Trapattoni recognized a lot of potential in the rough-hewn and tough-tackling fullback and quickly signed him. Torricelli's days as a chisel wielder came to an end due to this, and the extravagantly mustachioed defender went on to have a brilliant career with Juventus, Fiorentina, and Espanyol before retiring. Philippe Albert. Philippe Albert, another classic 90s football lip slug, is best remembered on these shores for his involvement in Kevin Keegan's tremendously entertaining but ultimately sad Newcastle United side. Despite being a centre-back by trade, marauding runs up the field became a specialty, and a 25-yard chip to seal a 5-0 win over Manchester United is still spoken about. Since hanging up his boots, the Belgian has settled into a quiet life away from the game, working for a friend's fruit and vegetable company, with occasional punditry stints for Belgian television thrown in for good measure. Gheorghe Popescu. Popescu, a pillar of the famous Romanian team of the 1990s, won a slew of trophies with some of Europe's best teams, including Barcelona, PSV, Galatasaray, and Spurs, and amassed over 100 caps. Popescu was charged with reporting people in the government's infamous secret police to teammates after signing a contract vowing to serve the national interests of Popescu. He appears to have picked up a few dirty tricks before the fall of the Iron Curtain, as he is currently serving a prison sentence for tax evasion and money laundering. Jamie Vardy, the unofficial VK salesman, was the story of Leicester's title-winning season. With his journey from non-league to Premier League winner, and England started attracting everyone's attention. At the age of 16, he was rejected by Sheffield Wednesday, which began his long journey to the top level of the game. From there, he worked full-time as a manufacturing technician, making medical splints for people with foot difficulties while playing non-league football for £30 a week. The Scally is no stranger to trouble. He once played for 6 months with an electronic tag after being charged with violence, and he was the second Leicester player to be involved in a racism scandal last year after an argument in a casino. Thomas Brolin. Brolin, who was voted the world's 4th greatest player in 1994, shone brilliantly but only briefly for Sweden and Parma. His career ingloriously ended at the age of 28 with a 15-minute cameo in goal for a Swedish third-tier side, following a dismal spell in England with Leeds United and Crystal Palace, where his form and fitness left him. Since retiring from acting, Brolin has tried his hand at a variety of vocations, most notably hawking high-tech vacuum cleaner nozzles. Eric Cantona. The Premiership's first foreign superstar, King Eric, astonished and frightened football fans with his breathtaking skill and semi-regular outbreaks of comic violence. Cantona finally grew bored of the off-field restraint that football expected of players and retired from the sport at the age of 30 to pursue acting full-time, with perhaps his most renowned character being himself in Ken Loach's Looking for Eric. It's fair to say he's never really set the serious acting world alight. Mind you, he's done some incredibly fantastic Nike commercials throughout the years. Jose Mourinho. The special one's playing career never really took off, and he only made it as a part-time player in the second division of Portuguese club football before becoming absorbed by a passion for coaching and psychological tactics. He went to university to study sports science before landing a job as a physical education teacher. His initial job was teaching disadvantaged children, and he worked in numerous schools for 5 years before breaking into professional football. He earned his stripes as a youth coach, scout, and assistant manager to the likes of Bobby Robson and Louis van Gaal before taking over as manager. With that, we have come to an end. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Until next time,